start recording again. Alright, so after much trials and tribulations, we're back here. And then, what are you up to, setting that sphere up in Masaki? Is it part of your plan to conquer the world? You'll have your answer soon enough. Just sit tight and wait for it to happen. Sorry, we don't have time to wait around. We're gonna have to make you come clean with us. And then he gives him a bonking, doesn't he? Wow, 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 wow. Dun, 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 dun. I never imagined this unit would display dimensional interference abilities of this degree. But no more. You and Lotus will all meet your end here. Oh no, we won't. We can't fail until we've rescued the Professor and saved the world. Plus, I got a real problem with that weird toy you set up in my skull. Trying to give you what you deserve. You tell him, Ishitaka. Ishitaka's running out of juice, but that's fine. You will get juice. Atomic punch. Level 5, very nice. Oh, beam don't work, dude. You gotta fucking get up on it. Give him the chopping. Grit your teeth, Katos. This champion of justice is about to run your evil into the dirt. His standards are beyond childish. I was right. The point of us observing him was to... And he doesn't tell us. You successfully mastered the plasma drive and even overwhelmed the combined mimetic beast. You made it much farther than I'd ever imagined, Ghost Haruwatari. Maybe it's time to give up thinking you can tag where our limits are. We'll always be reaching beyond whatever line your imagination sets. your imagination. It's important. Mechaners beyond the line barrel of no consequence to us, and the same also applies to the hybrid. Your units weep, for they've saddled with weak pilots, unable to bring out their actual powers. Buddy boy there's looking down on us. Won't let you spread any more violence. You just got to bring down your gumball and things will turn in our favour. We're sorry you ever underestimated us. Here we go then, folks. Dealing with the cutter organisations, our bread and butter. Love Yamashita when he's finally got over his hero worship of the prick. What, mate? You what, mate? That's fine. Need to take out this guy. Oh, got a secret knife. Dun, 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 dun. This guy was there during our first failed mission, right? Never fought him straight up, but I still feel like taking it out on him too. What he said wasn't really his fault, but screw it, we don't care. Team D stands for dangerous today. Let's go make him painfully aware of it. And then... yeah, it says to Koji, to call that unit weak would be an understatement. You'd be mad to face the Glennader with it. And Koji just says, I've had a bunch of talk like that before. Usually a few minutes before I shove my foot up the speaker's butt. I mean, he's not wrong, is he? Banki-ken. Hope you're not expecting the Glennader to go down after just that. Glennader. Damn it! That fat ass is still going? Strong as advertised, huh? The hub dynamo is already online. Retreat, Misaki. My orders were just for you to install the sphere, I recall. And I never said anything about eliminating Lotus, making your current activity absolutely needless. Do stop with it right now, yes? Retreating. All enemies leaving the area. Stay out! Managed to keep the town in one piece. Same can't be said about them from setting up the sphere, though. No point in crying over spilt milk. We're making some headway on our research on the thing's mind, so you guys come back to Judah on the double? Understood. All troops return to the Daikumaru. Aye aye! And then... Shangri-La. So Kato's yelling at Misaki for trying to destroy Lotus when that went far beyond the scope of his orders, to say nothing of the fact that his offensive ended in failure as well. And he says, and then Misaki says things were going fine, but he didn't expect the apparition to interfere. And then with that, he excused himself. And Kato grumbles, and Reiji asks him what's upset him, and Kato doesn't say anything. He wants to know how things are going on Reiji's end. And he says smoothly, all of the orbiting hub dynamos are confirmed to be receiving energy from the hub fountain, and they just need the flag to awaken, and the dimension peeler can activate. I love proper nouns. But it's going to be a little bit before that, though. Kato can't help but be impressed with Ishigami. Not only did the guy make off with the flag, but he sealed away the key to getting their final operation rolling behind a game in Kato's computer. He's in the process of clearing it all to undo the seal. Just playing fucking Minesweeper to unlock the secret of true power. But that's not surprising to Reiji, knowing how much the guy fancied his pranks. But whatever the case, soon they'll be able to progress to the final stage. And then... last stage. And then... huh? There, I've said it. I love you, I always have. But, I'm sorry, You love Koichi, right? Huh? I know, but I wanted to get this off my chest. I want you to know that there's another guy who loves you, and I'd be happy if you just remembered that. Yajima. And then, nearby in the bushes, Domyoji. You're a real man, Yajima. It feels kind of awkward to be spying on him like this, though. Oh, don't be like that. This is a big moment for our buddy, so how could we not witness it? Friendship's fine and all, but it doesn't make this any better. Go, we were just... Psh. Hurry up to Shigami's office. Seems they finished their analysis on the spheres. Really? For this guy? And from what the Judah crew's found, the Katos have a whole bunch of spheres. They've been setting them up while we weren't looking, and Tetsuya Koji is not amused. Sakon thought that we were dealing with something like a death cross point, but maybe not. Rachel said they've managed to confirm their hypothesis with the Misaki sphere, though. The sphere is spread throughout Earth, part of a system that's meant to mess with the planet's gravitational field, triggering a large-scale space-time distortion. And they're like, distortion? Yeah, a hole in the fabric of space-time, like the one that let the line barrel through in the first place. And it's going to be 350 kilometers wide and form right above Misaki, that is, right above us. Ayajima figures that what they're going to do is use that as a gate to bring their army through. When he asks Yajima, he explains. Yeah, so when Kochi asks Yajima, he explains that the Kado organization as a whole is just the spearhead of the highly probable world's invading force, and once the gates open, the whole army will come through. And the Kado organization by itself is a pain to deal with, and having to deal with an even bigger force isn't that great, thinks Sayaka. And then AI Shigami pops up and says there's little time remaining. The world must be kept out of their clutches, so I will now entrust with you the entirety of Project Judah, he proclaims. And a whole bunch of data comes flying out. And Rachel says that it's a detailed analysis of the D-soil as well as development of optional equipment based on that. It's like he just kept stuff like this hidden in Judah's underground. Wait, no, this isn't underground. And then everything starts shaking. And then the whole headquarters is going airborne. Yajima asks Kochi to calm down, and AI Ishigami explains, this is the true form of Project Judah, the giant battleship, flag. And then Johnny goes, the entire building was camouflaged for it. You needed to keep it hidden till just the right moment. And then Masato's like, are you implying that the highly probable world already underway? And he says, no. The Kado organization will need some time to activate the Dimension Peeler and open the gate in space-time. And then Tanaka's like, wow, that sounds pretty good. And he's like, could you guys come back to Dragon's Hive? And then Aoi says, while you're on the phone, I want to talk to you about what happened to Dankuga in the battle. He goes, oh, well, that's fine. We were going to discuss the Dankuga once you're back at Dragon's Hive. Like, so we're getting answers? It's like, yep, but not from me. FS himself was to speak. Anno Otoko. That man. FS. Here he is, his old fox sweeper. He's glad that Team D's finally reached the point where they can unleash the God Beast mode. They might be able to succeed in their plan. His friend, Will, agrees, saying that Team D and the Dankuga have grown and awakened faster than his predictions. And they may yet bestow humanity with the power it will need to oppose them. But it's too soon to state for sure. They still need to see where Team D stands in all this, which is time to tell them everything about the Dankuga's true purpose. You get another gunfight thingy and what's name?